Wake up, Harley. Lazy dogs. Well, look what came in the mail today. Now, this was kind of an impulse buy. I'm not gonna lie. And it might even be kind of a downgrade from what I have now. This is the, man, I want to say it's the 7000 NEX, something like that. This is about 5 years old, and it's actually been pretty good. I mean, I haven't had no issues with it. I mainly use it on Bluetooth audio, but this is going to be a real quick unboxing. And well, let's say, I mean, a couple of reasons why when I say it's a downgrade. This one here that I have has dual zone, and it's for my Yukon. So, but do I really use that? Not really. Normally when I play something in the back, it's playing up here in the front. So it's not really a big deal. But this one, I was really interested in. Maybe I've never tried the Android Auto, or at least the wireless. This one has a wireless Android Auto, and it does have Alexa, as you can see right there. Alexa built in. Now I'm not positive how good this is all gonna work, but I use Amazon Music for that's basically how I listen to all my music in here. So I thought that would be kind of cool if I can have the Amazon Alexa built in. So this doesn't have dual zone. I think there's a couple other things it doesn't have that even my old one has. Not nothing major though. I didn't like the real big screen that basically sticks out, and so this was the actually very pretty cheap model that had everything that I think I need. So hopefully I'm gonna be okay with it. But if not, then I may just throw the other one back in there and then just get rid of this. So let me pull it over on the workbench and we can unbox it. Alright, so also I did order this too, because I know I haven't installed one of these in a long time, but always wanting to bypass basically the parking brake issue. So of course the passenger, wink wink, can use all of basically everything as if you're parked. I did look on eBay and I found this, and it does say that this will work for the new models. It was like 10 bucks, so I guess we're gonna find out. But let's just pop this puppy open and take a look and see. Oh, this is also like a it's a double din, but it's only like half size. You'll see right now. Anyway, so okay, it does come with the GPS antenna, which I already have in there, so I'm sure that'll plug right in because mine is a Pioneer. You got the extension cable. It's a USB, or I'm sorry, USB-C extension cable. You got your I/O harness. So that's going to be front, rear, and subwoofer, and it also does have the rear monitor out, which I wasn't even absolutely sure, but I'm glad it does have that because I do have a rear monitor. And then it has the adapter for the USB-C. Has a microphone, which I already have in there. So a lot of this stuff I won't even have to use. I just plug it in. And then here's basically the harness. Has your speaker terminals, power, ground, 12-volt constant, and the amp turn on. So right here, now this, I did read these little instructions that came with it, and it looks to be pretty simple. There's basically 4 wires here. You can see. So it looks like you're just gonna have to take the blue wire and basically, I do have an amp, so it's already gonna be used, but this will be the remote. So I would just tie this into this wire, this blue one here, and the one going to my amp. You just tie them all together, and then the yellow you don't use. I think that's for Alpine maybe. The green is for the parking brake, which I believe is this one right here. So you just tie that into that alone, nothing else. And then the black is just the ground. So like real simple. So we're gonna find out if this is gonna work after I get it installed. So let's pull the rest of it out. Of course you have some mounting screws just for whatever your kit is, to mount it to the kit. Got your paperwork, looks like about Alexa. You know, when I first got this, I just barely popped it open. I didn't even read over any of this stuff or look anything over. It just says, looks like it's about compatible with USA speech recognition, blah, blah, blah. Quick start guide. Looks like the actually installation manual, which I don't really need any of that stuff. Warranty card looks like typical. And then I'm not sure what this is, but just some more paperwork. Let's pop this sucker open and let's pull it out. Pause it real quick. So basically it comes nicely packaged. You got the foam, you got the covering on it. This is the unit here. And I have a lot of glare here. But as you can see, like I was saying before, it's like a half, it's real small. And that was another reason why I got this, because I have so much crap stuff behind mine. I hate that it's like that. So when I seen this and it looked like it basically has everything that I really need, I decided to just pick it up. We'll see. Another thing that my other one has, this one doesn't have, it doesn't have an SD card slot, which I actually do use, but I want to see what I can figure out just to get around that. But let's flip this here. Let me put this down so we don't mess anything up. But so you have your USB-C. This is for the GPS antenna. I think this is for that Maestro, for adapting to like the more sophisticated newer cars. HDMI, it's a mini HDMI in. You have your microphone, and you have your steering wheel controls, which I made a few videos about that. This is your regular plug-in for power, ground, all that stuff. This is your I/O for your RCAs and all that stuff. This will be for your Sirius XM if you have that, and this is just your regular car antenna. And that's about it, but it's a 6.8-inch screen. And I mean, it just looks really clean. But I'm gonna get this puppy installed, and we're gonna see if whether I'm gonna like it or not. I guess we'll find out. Okay guys, I just want to throw this in there. I was just about to start taking my old harness apart, and I got to looking at the connectors, and man, it looks like they're the exact same. I mean, all the way down, wires look the same. And even on the other side, I know it's kind of hard to tell, but looking at it, looks the exact same. So I think I could just plug this in. I do have to modify the parking brake wire, and I have to get the this wire tagged in here to the little microchip that I was talking about earlier. But looks like I'm just gonna be able to plug this in. So wish me luck. That would be awesome, so I don't have to break all this down. Alright, well, I got everything back together, and I used the original harness, so this is going to be the first startup, so let's pray it works. Oh, I got power. Ooh, it is hot. Crank this up a little bit. Oh. Alright, let's go through this. Well, let me just go through this mess, and then let me pause the video. I'll be right back. Okay, I got this thing all installed, but let me show you guys. I've been messing with this thing since yesterday. This is the next day, and this thing's pretty buggy. I'm not gonna lie. I was almost getting ready to just rip it out. I couldn't get the Android Auto wireless to work. I have a Galaxy Note 10 Plus. Just all kinds of issues. And then I don't know. I ended up updating it, and like the firmware to the I think it's 1.13. Okay, well, as soon as the radio connected, it kicked me off of my video. Because I'm just recording this with my phone. But so let's go back to the home screen. It just booted up right now. It automatically connected Bluetooth. I still had my hotspot on, so it connected. Like I said, this thing it's kind of buggy, but there's an issue that I have. First of all, like everything finally started to work. like you would imagine it would. I couldn't even, my steering wheel controls weren't even working at first. And then all of a sudden they started working. They're working now. But I can say, let's see if she works. Alexa. See, no, it's connected to the Android Auto. This is actually what I was talking about. Okay, so it kicked me off again. Anyways, I'm going to explain to you or show you. Like right now, it's going to work. It should work. But then you'll see what happens. Alexa, what's the weather in San Francisco?
In San Francisco, California, it's 65 degrees Fahrenheit with cloudy skies. Today, you can look for partly sunny weather, with a high of 68 degrees and a low of 56 degrees.
See, that works pretty well. So let me back out of this. Here's the problem though. Actually, let me pause this. Okay, so see if I kicked me out of my video again. So see, it goes to Google Maps. Oh. See, and it's playing my music on Android Auto. Oops. And the map works. You have these other dumb apps that they're kind of worthless. I got another thing to show you guys about that. That's kind of neat that I figured out. I just figured it out before I started this video. But anyway, so here I'm on Android Auto. But if I go back, first of all, you can't use Alexa while you're on Android Auto. Alexa, Alexa, Alexa. See, nothing happens. So if I go back to the home, if I say Alexa, 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 nothing happens. I have to actually switch back. And then my video drops again. So I switch back to here. But watch. Now, she's not going to work. Alexa, what's the weather like in San Francisco?
Right now in San Francisco, California,
now she turns me into a liar.
65 degrees Fahrenheit with cloudy skies. Today's forecast has partly sunny
See, this
weather,
is how I imagined it.
And a low
at worst case scenario,
degrees.
It would work. But just a second ago, this was not working. I tried a million different things. It wasn't working. This is what I'm saying about this radio. I'm not really sure what the deal is. Things weren't working, then they start working. I don't know. I shut the truck off, killed the power, did it again. It still wasn't working. Now all of a sudden it's working. So let's click back on. Okay, so it's back working. Let's click here. So I can go to my music. This, you can see the information up here. This is all working. Can hit play. So let's go back and let's try it again. It's gonna kick me off, but I'll restart the video. Okay, so here we are again, and let's try it. Let's see what happens. Alexa, what's the weather like in San Francisco?
Right now in San Francisco,
okay, so
California,
I don't know.
It's
now it's
65
working.
degrees Fahrenheit with cloudy skies. Today's forecast has partly sunny weather, with a high of 68 degrees and a low of 56 degrees.
I mean, it's kind of convenient because, okay, when you're connected to Android Auto, you just can't use Alexa. But if I'm out here on this screen and I'm connected to Alexa, cancel. I didn't mean to do that. Cancel. So if I'm connected to Alexa and the Bluetooth, because the Bluetooth automatically connects, you can see it's connected here. Then I can use this function like, Alexa, shuffle my music.
Shuffling your music on Amazon Music.
So this is kind of, and they'll start working. It's just, I don't know. 1 minute something, so you can see I'm pressing volume. Okay, so let me go back. Let's see, still not working. See, and that's the part that's irritating, is it's just super buggy. You know, 1 minute it's working, 1 minute it's not. I don't know. It's not working. Let's go back to Android Auto. Good. If everything worked as intended, even though like you can't use Android Auto and Alexa at the same time, I probably shouldn't have said that. Cancel. Oh, come on. Even though you can't use them, like you should be able to use this while you're in this, like replace the Google, but you can't, which is annoying. You know, but if that all worked like that, even though it would still be okay. But the fact that like the steering wheel controls and super buggy. Now let's go over here. Let's click on this. See, so I was in here earlier before I shut my truck off. Let's see where it goes back to. So see, it just went right back. I actually figured out a way how to get my Plex movies playing, but I'm gonna make another video about that. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this thing, honestly. I kind of want to keep it just to see if they eventually work out the bugs, or maybe there's an update or something. I don't know, but my initial impressions, blah, big time. And I haven't even actually I took a drive yesterday, and the little module, the little microchip that I installed, it didn't seem to be working. But so I went back, took the radio back out, and redid one of the connections because I had a pinch connection on it, and it might not have been making good connections. So we're gonna see. So I'm gonna take another drive and see if that's actually working. Because if you're basically on this YouTube app playing a video, if you start going, it just turns the screen and says you shouldn't be driving or something. But I'm gonna capture some video here in a minute, and once I get my truck out of this shop, and we're gonna go take a look at that. But initial impressions, not good. Had to do a firmware update, couldn't even use the companion app to do it, even though it said you could. Kept failing. I had to go to the Pioneer website, download the firmware on USB stick, plugged it in. That went fine, and I couldn't get anything working before that. Now it kind of works. It kind of connects automatically. You have to have your hotspot on and your Bluetooth for all this stuff to work. But initial impressions, I say hold out. Do not buy this thing. This is the Pioneer 4600NEX. So, but I'm gonna continue this video. I'm gonna take a drive, whatever, and then I'm gonna give my final thoughts of everything. Maybe I can get some more stuff working before I make that last video. I'll be back. Well, as you can see, as this guy pulls right in front of me, it doesn't work. So that $10, $11, whatever I spent on that microchip, worthless. So that's annoying too, but we'll continue. My final thoughts. I would recommend not to buy this radio. Probably, maybe not any of them. The new ones, I don't see them being any different. Maybe they are. Maybe the 8600 is a little bit better. I know this is basically like the bottom of the line, but I mean, come on, they should work. Everything should work as intended. There just shouldn't be a reason why they don't. The bypass that I purchased off eBay, that says it guaranteed that it works on these new 2020 Pioneer radios and whatever, it didn't work. It basically just did the same thing. So that kind of renders the video part of this useless, because my rear screen that I use sometimes, and I don't use it often, but sometimes I do use it for the kids in the back, it renders it useless because I can't take a trip and let them watch a movie, because it does not have the dual zone, which my old one did. I was gonna rip this thing out, but I decided not to. I'm gonna wait it out, see if maybe there's some updates, just see what happens, and maybe in a month or two, I'll make another video, basically giving my thoughts, and then we'll see. I don't know, maybe I do end up ripping it out, but for now, I would recommend not to buy this radio. It just has too many bugs. It's just and then plus, like I said, with the video, and I do like a lot of things about it. Like the screen is, the capacitive touch screen is really nice. It's better than the old style. The Bluetooth works really good, like as far as phone calls. Alexa actually works not bad. See, it just failed right now, because that's another thing that kind of sucks, is you have to turn on your Wi-Fi hotspot every time. So I'm going to see if I can figure that out. Maybe get an app that will do that automatically. We'll see. I'm almost in the point where I want to root my phone again. But anyways, let's go ahead and end this video. I know it's probably going to be kind of long. I'm going to put all this crap together. But I'll give another update here soon after I give some time with it. But as of right now, I would say hold off. If you just want it for maybe just Alexa and see, she keeps talking, she keeps listening. If you want it for Alexa and just Bluetooth, or because it's not that expensive. I actually got this for $4.98 off of eBay, brand new, and I think it lists for $5.99. So it's not overly expensive. So if you go in knowing that it's not going to be perfect, then hey, pick it up. But if you're looking for something to work definitely out of the box with all the features that it says it will work with, nah, maybe hold off. But anyways, signing off. Everybody have a good day. I'll give an update soon. Peace.